Yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy SavyReacts. I'm back with another video. And today we have a video from the channel Llama Arts. And this video is called Midnight Horror Story Animated. So yeah, by the title, you can tell it's gonna be a scary video.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
I think he's trying to eat you guys. But yeah, I have nothing to say about the title. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn that post notification button so you get notified every time I post a video. And let's get right to this reaction. Let's go. Okay, now we're ready.
I'm not making this video for attention or sympathy or anything. I just want anyone who can help me to do that. My name's Daniel, and this is a story I didn't have to tell. I've been a night owl my entire life. As a teen, I used to stay up way past midnight every night, watching terrifying videos on YouTube.
Why would you do that?
I know now they were nothing compared to the horrors of the real world. Nothing compared to the tragedy my family and I went through. The story I'm gonna tell to you now. My parents, being teachers, had always emphasized the importance of sleeping well to me, and would definitely disapprove of my late night routine.
Take your ass to sleep.
So I knew that if they'd caught me up at that time, I'd be in big trouble. At first, this wasn't a problem, but after I told them about a child predator in our neighborhood that I'd seen in one of my videos, they seemed to grow more and more paranoid, which was obviously understandable.
The way they stopped
eating. One of them wandering into my room, checking on me, and every night I'd immediately turn off my light and pretend to be asleep.
With the quickness.
I never knew for sure if it was my mom or dad coming in, since obviously if I opened my eyes to see, they'd know I was awake. Mostly, I presumed it was my dad from the heavy-sounding footsteps.
What's up with his feet, though?
I found it pretty hypocritical for them to preach to me about being up late when they were awake themselves.
That's not his parents.
Sometimes I wondered if they knew I wasn't sleeping, because often
he's standing
after what seemed like
you didn't see his arm?
I'd finally leave and go to check on Alfie. That's my little brother.
He just left though.
My little sister.
His little brother though.
I'd have asked them about it, but I thought it would have confirmed any suspicions which they seemed to already have about my staying awake deep into the morning.
He was right there.
Like I said, I guess they were just paranoid about the child predator. It was stupid for me to presume any of these things, and I'll never forgive myself for it, but I did it all the same.
Kevin, you're so stupid.
Anyway, one day, Lucy's school, where my parents both work, announced a school trip. It meant they'd be gone at some point next month from Saturday morning to Sunday morning, and it meant that I'd finally get to watch the horror movie my friend had lent me, and my parents had refused to watch. There was one downside, though. I'd be left to look after Alfie. He, being only 6 years old, my mom was reluctant to leave him in my care alone, but my dad defended me, reminding her that Alfie had
he's probably quiet, but he's like,
so he'd probably sleep most of the day anyway. Besides, he reassured her, he's 17. He can be given a little responsibility.
17.
With a heavy heart, my mom
agreed. Some
freedom. I honestly wish she hadn't. Finally, the morning came for them to head off. It took longer.
These kids look weird.
My sister said some of her favorite toy dolls had been stolen, but eventually my mom persuaded her that they were probably just lost and told me to look for them whilst they were gone. I begrudgingly agreed, and soon they were ready to go.
No, the kids.
As they were leaving, my mom gave me a stern word, reminding me to lock the doors, not go to bed too late, and take good care of Alfie.
He's gonna do the exact opposite. He's gonna do
cameras.
He's not gonna do any of that.
After him properly.
There's cameras.
I told her she really didn't have to worry. Then we said our goodbyes, and they were off. Alfie and I spent most of the day playing outside, but came in after the frisbee landed near a strange man who Alfie said had been his nightmare. I told him that was ridiculous.
I'm not going over there to get that.
Somehow was in his dream.
Yeah. But that's yours now? You can just keep it?
Anyway, I went by myself to get it. And I have to
it's a good thing it's not
nighttime. He had a huge grin, and his eyes, staring right at me, seemed to be permanently forced further open than they were designed to go. His clothes all seemed to have been made from someone 50 years younger, as they struggled to cling to his fully grown body.
The description is funny.
Cold, but he was wearing a sun hat, a tiny one for children, which barely fit on his head.
Children's clothes?
I recognized him, but didn't know how at the time.
Oh, I could see where
if I'd learned anything from the videos I spent my nights watching, I'd have abandoned the frisbee and left. But clearly I didn't. Because not wanting to feel like a baby, I approached him. As I got closer to the man, his smile disappeared, and he removed the hat and held it behind his back. I began to see his features in greater detail. He looked tired. He was pale, his eyes were bloodshot, and had huge gaping bags under them.
Ew, that's one.
And the entire time it took me to get to him, the man didn't move an inch.
You look musty.
An odd blink. Not even his eyes shifted. At this stage, I was getting uneasy. I just wanted to get it and leave.
With no biscuit.
Hi, can I have my frisbee back, please?
I would have just took it.
The thought of that conversation, if you can even call it a conversation,
it's not even a conversation because it didn't say
makes me shiver. I locked the front door as soon as we got home.
Lock every door.
Both a bit shaken, and Alfie looked tired, so I gave him some more food and put him to bed. It took him about 2 hours to fall asleep. He kept complaining that he'd have another nightmare about that man. I told him he wouldn't, but he wasn't convinced.
Lock the doors, lock the door!
I see him every night.
He whispered to me.
I see that.
Well, if you see him again, don't worry. I'll be here to fight him off.
Did he lock every door?
And soon he was fast asleep.
Because he locked the front door, but...
Introducing Incognito. Tastes like meat, made from plants.
I don't care.
Oh.
Okay, I'm hoping he locked every door.
Oh,
Jack and Mosey!
I
think that was just Ghostbusters.
That I was watching it, so
he turned from Dragon Ball Z.
Naive and ignorant.
That's some shit.
Something I'll always regret.
I feel like slapping somebody.
I turned off the security cameras. I watched it for 2 hours straight. My eyes never strayed from the screen. Until... I replayed the
Why are you watching scary movies?
But the sound didn't happen again. It was coming from inside my house.
Wait,
Alfie?
upstairs?
He didn't reply, but I could see him under the covers, so I thought he was just...
Oh my god! You didn't lock the windows or anything?
I thought anything worse had happened. I'd have checked. You okay?
You're okay? He's not even there.
No way there.
You okay?
It was late. The film had been scary.
He
Maybe
wasn't
it was
even in
my
there.
head.
This nigga does not care about his brother.
I knew from the sound of his voice it was him. Alfie! Alfie? Usually this much
That's
noise
not him in the
would have woken
bed.
him up. Alfie, what's going on? I knew something was wrong.
Or are they outside? Yeah, they're outside. Go outside.
It was him. The doll. I couldn't believe it.
He didn't
It had
even
to be
notice.
some kind of sick prank. It had to be. But it wasn't.
Go outside and beat
It
that.
was the man I'd spoken to earlier.
Oh!
He'd taken my brother.
Oh, beat him up.
Alfie! I was certain they'd be
Oh my
gone
god, go
before I
faster,
could reach them.
please.
But he didn't set off straight away. He watched as I tried helplessly to do something. I screamed and I shouted and I banged on the windows and I tried to open the doors, but nothing worked.
Bro. Ooh.
It was all in vain.
If I see him,
There was nothing I could do.
I'm
from
beating
within
his ass.
my
I'm
best
beating
friend
his ass.
as he was stolen away from me.
Did he get him back at some point, or is he dead?
It was too late for the police to do anything. It was too late for anybody.
Oh, he's
to do
actually
anything.
gone.
Yeah.
He was gone. And in time, I'd have to come to accept that.
His parents are gonna be. Ooh.
You have 9 new messages. First message.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Hello? If you're out with Alfie, call me back when you get back in, please. Love you guys. Bye.
End of message. Second message.
Daniel, we've been trying to get a hold of you for hours. Is everything alright? Did you turn the security cameras off?
They'll be fine. The security system probably just glitched out. Hey, Alfie, just call us as soon as you can, okay? You know how Mom worries.
Damn.
End of message. Third message.
Listen, Daniel, we're starting to get really worried now. If you don't pick up, one of us is gonna have to come home to check if everything's okay. Please pick up.
End of message. Fourth
And that's just the fourth one.
Daniel, are you okay? Daniel! What's happened?
Yo, the
Please
tension.
answer! I couldn't bear to tell them anything.
You gotta tell
That was 7 years ago.
him.
We never found him.
Yeah, he did.
When I asked my parents if they'd seen anything at all of this man whilst they checked on us during the night, and they looked at me, concerned and confused. What do you mean?
Oh, they look bad.
They asked. I could only stare at them in horror. Every night, around 2, you'd come and check on Alfie, Lucy, and me to see if we were sleeping.
Daniel?
They told me.
No,
we
we
didn't.
didn't.
The police wanted security footage of the man, but of course, there
shivers.
wasn't any.
Just, oh my
It
god.
automatically deletes any footage older than 24
Just
hours,
straight goosebumps.
which meant I'd been mindless enough to stop it recording on the only night we could have seen him.
Dang.
You know, the strange thing is, I don't even know if I want Alfie to be alive. Because if he is, God knows what that monster has done to him.
Well, yeah. I
Sorry
don't know
if
why
I've
you
gone
say
on too
that
long,
though.
but the guilt's been killing me.
I'd rather be
I
alive.
had to get it out somehow. I only tell it as a story because, well, people like stories, and I want as many people to hear this as possible. Alfie, if somehow you're watching, I love you, and I'm so sorry. Please,
The animation's pretty
don't
good.
lose
Should
hope.
have broke that window.
And to the man who took
Yeah.
you, it's not too late. If you have any heart at
It's
all,
been 7 years. That's pretty
even
late.
if you don't, please let my little brother come home. To everybody else, if someone comes into your bedroom at night, open your eyes.
Yeah.
You never know who it might be.
Check who it is first.
I still stay up late at night.
Oh, we need some sleep.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not because I don't want to
that's
sleep.
drugs.
It's
He
because I
went to
can't.
drugs.
In case anyone sees Alfie, this is the last good photo we took of him.
I mean, it's been 7
7
years.
years.
He looks a little different.
Stay safe. Thank you.
That's the only thing they got, though.
Probably has a mustache.
I mean, if he was 6.
Thank you for
6,
sticking
7.
around to the end of the video. If
He-
you would like to
he may
support
be
the channel,
13,
check out the
so-
merch link
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
video description.
Yeah.
Wait, he taller.
Yeah. Dang. I got goosebumps from that one.
Golly, man.
He came in their room every night. That's crazy. But yeah, guys, that will be the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn that post notification button so you get notified every time I post a video. And I'm gonna be out.